Hi everyone. How are you? 皆さん元気ですか? So actually, today I'm standing because we have so many things to introduce here. So that's why I'm here. Okay, so let's do this. So my name is Terumi. I'm a Japanese teacher and I am teaching Japanese for 6 years. And 6 years ago, I was living in Japan and I'm not living in Japan. And I couldn't speak English, of course. I was speaking only Japanese. So it was really, really normal Japanese person who live in Japan. And then my plan to come to Europe because I wanted to start something really new because life is only once. So, you start Japanese today, tomorrow, or never is anyway, you have only two choices. You will be able to speak Japanese or you will never be able to speak Japanese. There's only two choices in your life. So, only two choices. You'll be able to speak Japanese, or you will never be able to speak Japanese forever. So, only you have two choices. So, you need to choose now, actually. So, I chose it 6 years ago. I will never be able to speak English forever, or I will be able to speak English one day. So, I chose it 6 years ago. Because best timing will not come if you are adult. I'm 35 years old right now, 36, 37. So when I gonna start? It doesn't come the best timing. You are busy, you have to work, you have to study, you have a university, you have a job. I have so many things to do. I'm busy, complain, postpone. This is really easy. You're not kid. You have to decide yourself. You have only two choices. You'll be able to speak Japanese or you will never be able to speak Japanese forever. So today, if you choose to start learning Japanese, then you have now question, how I gonna start? How I'm gonna start? So what are we gonna start? So today, actually, here I have so many textbooks. I want to show you here, here, and here. A lot of book actually. I don't know if you can see or not. This is honest, okay? No promotion, anything. It's just honest. This is all cost around $1,000. $1,000. It's still, this is business level. It's not a native level actually. Here, $1,000 around. It's just a business level. Okay, so you have to think about it. And then I actually calculated. So you're gonna spend all of them to have a business level, let's say. And then these books cost around $1,000 total. And then you're gonna pay for the teacher, right? So because you cannot motivate yourself, you need somebody to guide, and then you will have the teacher. Then I calculate. Usually this is, if you study well, around 3 years to 5 years. All this book I show you, it's around $1,000, all of them. It's including manga. little bit enjoy like Evangelion. はい。エヴァンゲリオンですね。はい。ポケットモンスターですね。はい。Another pocket monster. Let's see. 君の名は, all of them. For example, you want to read or something, And then this is not around the business level. For example, if you want to read the Kimi no Nawa. But then if you want to read Boku no Hero Academia, for example, then it's quite difficult. You need quite a high level, for example. So anyway, it's quite a lot of money, $1,000 to even, but you cannot read all of them. So this is, but it's just I'm talking the reality. My teaching 6 years experience, what I felt. And also, so I said, you're going to pay for the teacher. So let's calculate. So for example, you're going to study 2 hours with the teacher. So let's say $20 per hour and then twice a week, $40 per week. And a month will be, because it's 4 weeks, $160 per month. And then 1 year is going to be $1,920. And then you will try to finish for 5 years, and it's $9,600 plus textbook. So it's around $10,000 investment. That's, I think, maybe worth it or not. It's up to you. So this is let's go to the point. My honest, okay, this is my honest. 6 years I was teaching. I think I met almost 300 people from all over the world. I try to teach with this textbook because this is really common. Everything like 日本語チャレンジ、漢字、日本語チャレンジ、文法と読む練習、like grammar and reading practice. はいはい。I understand. Genki 1. This is also really, really common. Okay. This is, most of people will start. Yes, I understand. Okay. And this is Genki 2. Yeah, this is the second version. This is like elementary school student. Nice balance, like grammar and then some comprehension, reading and listening. Okay, I got it. Elementary school maybe to second year's level. I understand. Workbook, yeah, $16. Okay, I got it. And then you start step up. Then you have a lot. Actually, if you want to learn all kanji, it's gonna be 2,500 kanji. So like this one. This is its cost around $25. Yes, I understand. You can learn. Okay. So it has so much. Okay. Going to the point is 300 people I taught with this textbook, and no one could speak Japanese. No one could speak Japanese when they finish all of them. So that's why, just to be sure, you will not hope to be a Japanese speaker with this textbook. Okay? You will not hope to be a Japanese speaker with this textbook, because 300 people I saw and no one. And then the other people who realize that this textbook and the grammar study is not helping speaking skill, then actually they stop doing this and then they start speaking and memorize the phrases and then speaking exercise, pronunciation exercises. So where are you from? From the UK. What kind of city? We have this. My recommendation is this. Very practical sentences, and suddenly more fun practice and start speaking. So because I became a speech trainer, so that's why, because I realized that it's no one can speak. So like I don't feel something really amazing when the student faces like, still I cannot speak. Oh my God, what's going on? I think I'm gonna quit because never gonna finish. Japan, we have so much opportunity. If you can speak, you can be like an anime, like a manga assistant. if you can communicate with manga artist, we have so many. Like if you want to be like artist, manga artist assistant, or you work for the company, car, computer, space industry, it's so much opportunity we have. Then the problem is the language. And then problem is this crazy textbook cost a lot, and then the time is so many hours you need, and then let's figure out what is the best way. This is always, I'm talking about, you don't need to study grammar, you don't need to study this all crazy vocabulary, but it's today, because it's the topic is what is the best textbook. So I will a little bit explain a little bit more detail each book, but it's just that if somebody or you tell me, I want to be a Japanese speaker because I want to be an artist, I'm already artist, I want to work in Japan, or I want to live in Japan, I want to have a friends, then do you want to spend $10,000 plus 5 years and all of this, and still cannot speak anything? Do you want to spend this time and the money? Then I'm here, I can help. But for example, if you say, I want to read the manga, I don't care to go to Japan or communicate with Japanese people. No, I just want to read the book. Then read it. Then do it. Do it. You should learn if you want to read the book. You cannot read anything if you don't know kanji. 2,500. Do it. But you won't speak, but you will spend this every day. Because this is a one-time life, as I said. You have only one choice, You'll be able to speak Japanese, or you'll never be able to speak Japanese. Or you'll be able to read the manga, or you will never be able to read the manga. I mean, anything is just your choice. Whatever you want. If you are happy, my life is perfect, then your choice is perfect. Okay? So that's why I'm going to explain, all this textbook, for example. This is the really common. I use a lot. The actual mine is like a broken because I use too much, and then I really, really so much like a freaked out that it's no one can speak, and then I'm like, I don't need it. Where was it? The original, yeah. So because it's a live streaming, sometimes my brain is like this. You can comment me anything, I can try to answer later. So that's why this is a new version of Genki book. If you want to start, it's just a really common, not like speaking or not reading, not specified. It's just general Japanese study. If you want to do, that will be the best. And actually, this is a really good for the teacher also. I was not a Japanese teacher 6 years ago. I was a cooking teacher in Tokyo. And I just moved, Europe. And then, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh, let's teach Japanese. Then I found this. This is the most common, and this is the original one. So that's like broken because I use too much. 6 years like every day. So that's why this is a clean one. So this is something, if you are like just want to learn as a hobby, that will be good. This one, it's just $36, and then you can use it definitely like 1 to maybe 3 years. It's just a really basic things, everything you can learn, but it's just you cannot speak. This is a point. This is a point actually for me. I don't know for you. What do you think? And then if you finish, then this is an extension, Genki 2. This is actually more complicated. This is usually my experience for these 6 years. For example, 300 people start with me. Usually they will give up with this around 3 months. This is honest, okay? This is my experience because most of people give up on this, and they don't go this one. But some people are really, determined to learn Japanese, and then they will not give up and they go. But it's my experience is just 300 people start from this Genki book, and I think around 10 people will start. Yeah, 300 to 10 people will start here. And so this is a Genki book, something that's really common. And if somebody are thinking to teach Japanese, Genki book, you can really learn how to teach. I mean, this is really good for teacher. Yeah. And then next one is something really, really easy step, kanji. As I said, this one is professional, but it's super difficult because this is all 2,500 kanji. So if you are a huge fan of kanji, then do it. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. 2,500. Good luck. We native, we takes 20 years. If you can finish faster, amazing. It's up to you. So then this kanji is just 300. This is 2,500. This is just 300. Cute. This is like a elementary school, like cute. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like this. That's why if you never, study kanji and but I want to learn kanji something. Good. Because look, one line, just one line is one. Easy. You can learn today. You learn it today. Just one line. I don't know if you can see it. Is just a one, and then two line is two. If it's you're just learning Japanese as a hobby, not like I want to move there, I want to be an anime artist. No, it's okay to take 20 years, 30 years. Don't worry. This is just my hobby. Then this is good. This one, kanji, something really beginner. Okay, and then this is if you want to go for this JLPT, Japanese official certificate. If you want to have it, then like grammar summary. This is like the same brand. It's this boss cost quite really nice. I mean, not expensive. For example, Genki book is like around $50, 35. Maybe if you import, it's gonna be more expensive. And this is just $14. Yeah, this is grammar and the reading exercises. And this is personally when I actually have the student to exercise N4. So 5 is the lowest. So 4 is the next step. So that's why, a lot of reading exercise. This is usually you need 2 years if you study just 2 hours per week. 2 hours per week. If you study, usually 2 years later, you will have this, level. Actually, you can read it. But as I said, I'm speech coach. You cannot speak with a reading. Like reading, and I want to be a singer, but they still reading. Do you want to be a singer? Yeah, I want to be a singer. Sing, speak. So that's why don't expect to be a speaker, but if you want to take, JLPT, the official certificate, I recommend this series. It's really good. Then now you have, mind. So what's the point to have JLPT? For example, some Japanese company, it's written like, please have, required JLPT N5 or N4 or N2. For example, if you really apply for really, how can I say, high salary company. Yeah, for example, like a medical company, and you need to translate everything. For example, really, really good salary if you really want, then JPT N5 or N4, N3, N2, N1. If you have an N1, I know one student. He has, I think, he taking around $5,000-6,000 per month in Tokyo. So that's why I'm sure if you have an N1 and plus if you can speak, that would be amazing. But it's 300 people start with me, and then most of people will give up this level, which is like elementary school first level. That's why my idea, because I know so many job offer doesn't require these things. So that's why if you really care the time, I'm 35, I start learning English 29, 28, 29. And then if I start doing this, for example, like opposite side, like I'm from Japan, Japanese, English, then start doing this. Still 5 years later, which is right now I'm 35, cannot speak anything. So that's why I was the right choice. I did the right choice. That it's I didn't go this one. I didn't go for the certificate. I start doing for only a real skill to speak in front of the people like this. I don't care the certificate. I just want to talk in front of the camera, in front of the people confidently. So I actually focus on that only. So that's why if I go to the, other country, job interview, sir, I cannot actually read everything perfectly, but I can speak. I can communicate with you perfectly. Then hire. So this is me. So, but some people, I cannot speak, but look, this is my certificate. So I don't know which one is good for you, but it's not only the way to actually have the certificate. So many people cannot pass because job interview, the people cannot speak anything. So yeah, I can see your portfolio, like resume. Yeah, then speak something. It's gonna be a tough to start working together. For me, 2021, so many, AI, automation system, and then human is only one. You need a communication skill. Otherwise, even if you say, I'm really good at mathematics, I'm really good at translation is Google. It's super fast. They can understand 20, 30 languages. We cannot win. So me, personally, if you want to think about future 2020, 30, 40, 50, human is need definitely communication skill. Yeah, this, speak and then communicate and make people happy. Yeah, this is definitely robot cannot do. So that's why until now, in the future, I don't know, 2100 or something. Yeah. But it's still now. Be smart is not so important. It's be more communicative so important. My personal opinion. What do you think? Yes, I'm 12 years freelancer. I cannot hire if the person is not communicative because the job is gonna be super slow. Hey, did you finish or not? Okay, it's gonna be just annoying, non-communicative person. So for me, communication is so important. Yeah. So what do you think? So this is I said something, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books, and then this is if I told you that it's if you love kanji, this is definitely good. This is $25. Almost all of them kanji. One time shopping, you can learn. It just takes time. And then something else. For example, if you want to have the certificate, if you want to be a certified, then go. This is really basic one, JLPT N5, and then you can do actual training, and you can learn what is the JLPT. Yes, so like a exercise to answer the question. So Japanese official certificate is you don't need to write it down. You don't need to even write down the kanji, anything. It's just a multiple choice. It's like a TOEIC, TOEFL. So you don't need the writing skill. You just need a reading skill. Okay, it's a multiple choice. Yeah. So I have these stuff a lot because many people like certificate, and yeah, a lot of these stuff, JLPT and 504. This is also good. This is $22, and this is also good. This is too easy. Actually, this is a bit old, 2012 version, and I did so much, but it's actual JLPT is much harder than this one. So that's why this one is much better. Yeah. JLPT N5 and N4. Why it's written together? Because it's very close level. So that's why, yeah, think about it. This is, I have used maybe twice, 3 times. It's really clean. This is a new version. Usually, if you want to find the best textbook, it's better buy the new version. Quite JLPT is every year getting difficult and difficult and difficult. So that's why if you buy just old one, it's just too easy and you cannot pass. So that's why buy the new version, new one. Okay. So I have a lot actually because everybody want this, certificate, and I was teaching 5 years, N5, like crazy. And this is because one of the most difficult part in the JLPT is the reading. Reading is like crazy. So much reading. N5 level is okay, but it's still difficult for the beginners. And there are so many reading exercises. Yeah, this is $19. This is grammar and the readings. Okay, this is actually if you really want to pass N5. This is really I recommend. It's quite difficult, but it's good exercises. And then I have a lot. It's like a crazy. This one. This is if you wanna learn like typically, like traditionally, if you wanna learn vocabulary, then this series is actually the best. But it's again, you won't be able to speak Japanese, but you can pass N3, N2, N4 if you remember everything. The point is because speaking is you need to be a speaker. You need to sing. So that's why when you are reading, you're not exercising anything. So that's why I don't promise you to be able to speak. Until now I've never seen, but it's you can pass. You can say, yeah, I have a certificate. I cannot speak, but I have the certificate. So this is N3, N2, N4, and I don't remember where is the N5 mine one. Yeah, this book is actually I learned a lot of English when I'm through teaching, and oh yeah, I don't know this English. Oh my god! For example, N2 is super difficult, 2,500 words, and N4 1,500. N3 is 2,000. I mean, I learned a lot of English from here when I'm teaching. Oh, I see. But it's super specific, sentence. For example, I can pick up like this. Do you like study? I don't like. So that's why I don't use like this. But it's then as a job, I can learn because I teach. For example, it's really difficult English actually. Something useful for you. Okay, that's easy. Shiki. If you say shiki, shiki means 4 seasons. Okay, here it's written. I don't think you can see, but it's anyway like this. Shiki. Shiki means 4 seasons. Then why you cannot speak? You learn this one. Shiki 4 seasons. The next one is climate. Kiko, 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 climate. The next one is shiki, 4 seasons. And the next one is rainy season. Tsuyu, 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 shiki, kiko. Then speak something. Ah, So this is the again, learn a lot, and then cannot speak, cannot speak, cannot speak, cannot speak. This is the things, words learning like this, and then grammar randomly, like I will do, I did it, I will not do, I didn't do, I am doing, I'm not doing, and then try to combine with this season and then shiki and then tsuyu and then kanji. You're not computer. You won't be able to speak anything because it's like, oh my god, I will not do, I will do with a kanji, ta ta ta, and a vocabulary season shiki, and then tsuyu, rainy season, climate, and the next is like a temperature zone. What the? Yeah, temperature zone. Huh. I see. So then, good luck. I didn't do. I've never learned like this way because I stopped doing these things because I learn. I wanna speak nicely in front of the camera. And in my dream, I really want to speak so many things and then with so many people. And I don't need to be, oh, look, my certificate. I'm smart, but I cannot speak. No, I just want to speak. I don't need these complicated things, but I don't recommend it personally, but if you wanted to, good luck. This a lot of hours and time and money. Oh yeah. Okay. So then if you have this, I will do, I will not do, I don't do with the Japanese kanji, with the Japanese hiragana, katakana plus vocabulary 2500. And then next is, of course, reading. Reading as N2, for example, this is a really good level. I mean, like you can start reading a newspaper, um, like this, small letter, It's written essay. Let's read what it's written. I don't use this textbook a lot. N2 is like a even whole let's say because I'm living in Greece right now. Whole Greece, it's 10 million people, right? Population, and it's N2, they take only 5 people. 5 people. And so that's why all over the world it's really few people. And yeah, if you want to be the one that is really special, maybe you can try. So this is about 先生、日本人は誰かがくしゃみをしても bless you とか言わないんですよね。Even if you actually say アプシュン。in Japan, you don't have the culture to say bless you, right? And then it's have a lot of reading. I see. Then they have a question. So what are you, what do you, why he actually concerned about this? So choice 1, choice 2, choice 3. Huh. Difficult. Yeah. Yes, this is N2. Then N2 kanji, N2 bunpo, grammar. And if you want to learn, for example, grammar for because you want to read the book, you want to read the, for example, manga, Kimi no Na wa. Manga, what was it? I have a lot here. Maybe you love Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan, for example. If you want to read this one, it's going to be, you need definitely this N2 level because its vocabulary is quite difficult. Full of kanji, you can see. The grammar is really, really high level. You need to know a lot of expression. And that level, if you want to read, okay, you will not speak like that. Because it's very specific, like opera, like art. It's like a fight, kill each other. We don't talk like these things, so that's why it's not normal conversation. You don't speak like anime. Anyways, specific anime for of course. For example, if you go Kimi no Na wa love story, you can find something really natural, native, you know, phrases. But it's Attack on Titan. If you want to speak, then you have to be in the war. So that's why it's useful. It's not useful for the normal conversation, but it's you can read it if you go for this level, for example. So Attack on Titan or something. Then yes, this series is quite not good explanation, but it's Japanese language is not so much systematic. I mean, so much expression, so much expression. For example, I will do it. Sadly, then you have to say like this. I will do it, with the passion, you will say like this. I will do it, but it's actually I don't want to do, then you will say like this. We have so much expression. Expression doesn't have so much system, you know. So that's why you just need to memorize it again and again and again. So that's why if you go high level, you don't need a teacher. You just need to spend the time with Japanese a lot, a lot, a lot, and go there to understand the mentality, why they are saying, why when they are sad, they say like this. When they are happy, they actually say like that, for example. So there's no like something system like English or German or Greek that I'm studying. They're so quite systematic. Single, plural, future, past. And then like a female words, male words. It doesn't matter, how emotion or something. So that's what you can use. I will do. In Greek it's sakano, and if you are sad, you will change. If you are happy, you don't say like I will do, you will say something different way. It's totally different, you know, language if you go to Japan. I mean, if you go to Japanese language, then grammar is quite doesn't exist. You just need to memorize. Okay, that's the expression one, expression two, expression three, expression 300, expression 500. It's quite a lot of memorization actually. That's why native Japanese, we don't learn any Japanese grammar. We never learn in the whole education system. We don't have grammar training. We just read the book like a crazy. Read and read and again read and then read for 20 years. We read and then read to just like brainwash to learn all the Japanese language, because we don't have a system. We just memorize like crazy. Kanji memorization, and then expression, which is not system, just you need to memorize it. In front of the door, why you say in front, why it's not the at front, for example, then there's no answer for that. It's just you have to say it in front of the door. It's not the at the front of the door. So you are asking why not in front. So it's no meaning to ask, why not at front, why in front. There's no meaning to ask. So that's why Japanese language is quite so many phrases. Grammar is no meaning to ask. That's it. Remember it. If you say at front, it's just wrong. In front of the door. That's it. So there are so many expressions like that. That's why we native, we don't learn the grammar, because it's no meaning. It's like you are asking like why this is a female words. It's not why male words, for example, in German or uh, Greek. If you just ask and ask and ask every single word, it's no meaning. I mean, it's just waste of time. Just learn it. That's it. So that's why, as I told you, that it's if you are, for example, planning for 5 years and to learn all of this kind of business level, I couldn't introduce you a lot of books. I spent around $1,000, and then I spent for 6 years to learn all these things. What is a Japanese language education for the foreigner? What I learned is, I think it's too much. You don't need, especially 2021, you don't need, you have to speak. Speaking is more important and it's much faster. So that's why we do 2 months master course. You don't believe it, but you can actually speak. But if you're doing this, you just confuse. And then even 5 years later, you can't speak. So my idea is start speaking because it's easy, and then start speaking training, and then start meeting Japanese people 2 months later. So you can use it every day. You will never demotivated with these things because the motivation is 90% of your life. Your motivation is 90% of your life. You study, you need a decision. Let's do now, or not tomorrow. Oh, let's do it tomorrow. Oh, let's do it next week. Oh, I can't go to Japan, I don't have money. Let's go next year. Oh yeah, I want to change the job. Oh, but it's difficult to change the job, so let's do it next year. Again, postpone, postpone, postpone. It's just over and over and over, and you will never have actual, a real skill. So that's why 90% is your, mentality and mindset. Mindset. Do today or tomorrow or never. It's just your decision right now. Only this. This 90% is your mindset. So don't study with like a demotivated study method, because 90% is your decision and a mentality. So that's why study must be really fun. When I'm doing here on YouTube, I'm super enjoying. That's why I can continue. That's why actually I reached 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, because I did it almost try to do every day. It's like a study. Every day, just a record. Even no one watch, just do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you no one watch or not. I will do it today, now. I just didn't have time to edit the video. So that's why, okay, let's do this. Live streaming is like this. Study also. Let's do it today. Today, now. Just 10 minutes. Study now or tomorrow or never. It's just that you have two choices, as I told you, that you have only two choices. You will be able to understand the Japanese fully or never, nothing. So you have only two choices. And then life is only one. And then do today or never, because today is your future. So thank you so much for listening. And I didn't see today a lot of comments. So let's see the comment and then let's finish today. So I want to see the books. If you don't watch other videos, sorry to say. Japanese challenge, I like challenges. Good. I have this book. Okay, yeah, several book is definitely you have it because it's quite really famous. All of them. I think I got everything something really famous one. So that's why definitely you have seen. Oh, Makoto san, you can write down in kanji, shiki, kiko, tsuyu. That's great. Okay, so thank you so much. And then I hope you had some idea what you're gonna start or never start. It's up to you. If you are happy today, if you want to keep going the same situation from today, then do it. But if you want to change something, I don't want to keep again the same life. I want to change it something, then do it. Change it. Change or don't change is really, it's up to you. Really. If you want to if you don't want to change anything, then do it. Like continue the same situation. But if you want to change something, I want to be able to speak. I want to have the new friends. I want to move there. I want to be like an anime artist. I want to work at the anime company, or I want to have new friends from Japan, and I want to get married, or like anything, whatever. If you want to change it, and then do it today. Okay, so I'm sure, now you have a much opportunity than any other time. You have a free learning here online. So you definitely can find a better way than any other time. So let's enjoy. And then if you want to learn, if you want to be able to speak, and please keep watching my YouTube. And then don't forget to subscribe. And then thank you so much. ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。And then see you soon.